Hi, Libra. This is Jeffrey. This is Red Color. This is your reading for 2024. And the little mini message, I better write it down, is make the time, take the time. So it's this energy of, I want to, when I say I mean you, I want to accomplish something, or I want to bring a new energy in to my life, maybe a new habit. And it's like, okay, slow and steady. Slow and steady. I have the light on so you see the shadow. um, Slow and steady. Rome wasn't built in a day. All right. Nancy and I are beginning tarot classes on the 23rd. Please join. It's a 6-week intensive. Nancy Jean's Garden. And we teach together. And we did it in, I guess, October. Yeah. And it went really well. And people were happy and they learned a lot. And join us for the next round. And I offer meditations and I also offer readings, healings, excuse me, and beautiful art, ta-da, which I will take pictures of this week and put them up on my website. All that stuff is not on my website right yet. And yeah, make the time, honor yourself, nourish yourself. No one's going to do it for you, right? You want something to happen, you want things to change, you put the effort in, but like in a slow and steady pace. That's the way it came. Which is nice. Okay. Right. I say wow a lot. I say interesting a lot, and I say wow a lot. All right. We start with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is really lovely. He's very diplomatic and he listens to himself. He really listens. He listens to his heart. And then he offers the gift of healing, of intuition, of kindness, compassion. And then we have El Diablo. El Diablo. Estas es el Rey de Copas, porque my cards are in Spanish. Okay. I think if you're compassionate with yourself, okay, and you really listen with your heart, then you're going to be able to see how you've been keeping yourself in bondage. Keeping yourself in bondage. It's like, well, I really want to take these classes. I really want to improve my health. I really want to, whatever it is. Um, but I'm tied to something, or I can be tied to a thought that's negative, that keeps me in the dark, that keeps me tied to something that's unhealthy. It could be an unhealthy relationship. Well, I don't have the time because I'm taking care of this family member, so I can't really take care of myself, kind of energy. Or sometimes we have an addiction to a thought pattern. This is about addiction, it's a false path. And it's like that. So I think if you go into your heart and you're compassionate with yourself and you ask yourself, why aren't I taking the time for myself to do something that I love, to nourish my soul, to take care of myself, like that? And then it becomes revealed. That's when the transformation can happen. Big cards to start the reading, because this is really la muerte, death. And the death card is a really good card because it means that something is dying so that something else can live in a way. The dead plants nourish the soil so that something new can grow, and the sun is rising. And this is really a card of carnality. And the king is dead here, but spirit lives, and spirit is the same color as the rising sun. So it's like, oh, I can allow myself to be illuminated in a new way. The other thing you could do is like do some energy work on yourself. I mean, I can help you, but you could do some energy work on yourself. And I call upon my higher self and my angels and guides and the violet fire, violet, not violent, violet fire of transmutation to release all doubts and fears and worries and anything and everything that's standing in the way of my nourishing myself. And you keep on doing that, and things will definitely change. I'm willing to be transformed. This is the card of self-love, right? So that I could plant a fertile garden. So that I could plant a fertile garden. And, she's patient. All the queens are patient. So, it's about, okay, let's say you want to lose 10 pounds by the end of the year, just an example. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to be good to myself and maybe, I'll have 2 bites of the cake instead of the whole cake. Or maybe I'll start by just doing this every day and see where it leads me, right? I'm going to see where it leads me. And then, after a week or two, maybe I'll use 2-pound weights and I'll start doing this, right? And if I continue in a slow, steady pace, by the end of the year, I'll have some tone in my arms. Like that. It has to be accomplished right now. We live in this world like, oh, I have to press a button and everything's automatic. It's like some things aren't automatic. Some things are a process, And it's like, okay, well, I'm going to honor the process and show up for it. It's like if I decide to take a walk every day, say, or 3 times a week, and then one day it's snowing or it's raining or it's cold, it's like, I owe this to myself. If I want to transform, I have to get on the horse and get out of the dark. That's the gift of healing. And it's an inkling. It's something new. It's something like, oh, I never really thought I would be doing that. Or like a new idea that comes through. Maybe you see something on the internet and it's like, boy, that seems like a really good idea. That seems like something I can accomplish or try or, right? In order to manifest what it is I desire. I have all the tools I need. My soul is eternal. I'm the leader in my life. I can make heaven come to earth. I have the magic wand. And, in order, I would imagine, magic is not really that interesting to me, like the magician magic. I mean, magic as a energy is very interesting to me. But like the fake, like the people doing it on stage, it's like, when they have those fantastic tricks, when the assistant turns into a tiger or something, it's like they practice it. First, they have to have the concept, and then they practice it. Well, it'll work like this if the lighting is like that. They practice it. So allow yourself the time and the kindness to allow it to be a process instead of want it immediately. Yeah, I do too. Believe me, I could be very like that. But sometimes it's like, well, I'm working toward my goal. I'm working toward my goal and I'm on the right road, right? And as I walk along the road, the right tree will appear, the right animal will appear, the right situation, etc. I'm on the right road, as opposed to not being on the road at all. All right, extended readings are available for members. Membership is $5 a month, $4.99. And it allows you the extended readings for all signs, plus meditation that I put on the members only part of the site every month, and discounts on my readings, etc., on my website. So please become a member, and thank you. Blessings.